So step 1 is can't breathe through the nose. Step 2, improper breathing at night. Step 3 is as that child grows, they don't have enough calcium to put in the right amount of jaw and teeth material, the calcium, but it gets even worse because the floor of the mouth, okay, the bottom of the nose is the floor of the mouth. And if we have it all narrow, we have a very narrow airway. This is how our airways start to be formed. And if we restrict that jaw growth, we end up with these tiny little airways, so that when we start to talk about pediatric sleep apnea, and yes, if your child has those symptoms, they have it, it's completely reversible. It's not caused by obesity. It's caused by low vitamin D and low vitamin K2. That's the root cause. Your child may be obese, but it's because their vitamin D level has been low for a very long time. They keep on putting on weight because their body is stuck in what I call permanent winter. Vitamin D is a proxy for sunlight. When the vitamin D level is low, it's winter. When the vitamin D level is high, it's summer. And all animals on this planet go in these cycles of summer and winter. That's who we are. So this syndrome is basically happening in front of everyone's eyes, but those are the main symptoms. And then these are the kids who will need to have braces twice. They will definitely need to have their wisdom be taken out. We used to extract premolars, and now we don't do that anymore. We try and expand the jaw. And that's the basics. That's a syndrome that I suffered from. I was one of those kids. And these things were just not recognized because it wasn't as common in those days as it is now. And keep in mind, I grew up in Canada, in central Canada, and most likely my mother was already vitamin D deficient when I was born. My brother was and is very healthy. I was not. So it makes perfect sense. And that's why we'll see a lot of these autoimmune conditions, they happen on the later kids because the mother becomes more and more and more vitamin D deficient because the pediatrician, the OBGYN doctors, there's no one monitoring this. And there's no one saying, hey, you just had a baby. You could be low on vitamin D. Let's get your level back up. Third trimester symptoms of weight gain, snoring, heartburn, back pain, these are all vitamin D deficiencies. And that's what it is. Women who have high levels of vitamin D or normal levels, they go through completely different pregnancies and postpartum depression, 100% vitamin D deficiency. Inability to lose the baby weight, 100% vitamin D deficiency, not on doctors' radars. Kids really are growing during this stage. And so if they have adequate vitamin D3, vitamin K2, almost at any age, this can be corrected. Once a 7-year-old already has a collapsed palate, vitamin D won't fix it. Vitamin K2 has two forms, MK7 and MK4. The popular form is MK7, but if you follow up on Weston A. Price's website, you're going to find that the MK4 version is the kind that can cross the placental barrier. So that's the one that I would prefer for pregnant women to supplement. If you're old, if you're not having children, it's irrelevant. You can get these from eating lots of high quality meat and organic grass-fed dairy. But if you're going to supplement, especially if you're going to be pregnant, I would supplement an MK4 supplement, and it can have some MK7 as well.
DoctorsToTrust.com. Please share this video with loved ones.